to brew your best beer.
Hey everybody, happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's Brad here, Wild Boys Brewery, Pooka NC. Got my Azacca-Centennial IPA kegged, and it can no longer be called Session because it dropped down to, it stayed where it was at last time, but at 10:05 it bumped it up from 5.5 to 6.5. So we're just going to call it the Azacca-Centennial IPA. Got that in the keg last night. Took me a little while longer than what I thought it was going to float the New Zealand IPA keg. I finally got it floated a couple of days ago, and then got this one transferred into the spot that one was in. So that one, I'll be doing the review on the Azacca-Centennial later this week, and I may just put a tasting video up on that, or I may just save that for my Homebrew Wednesday next week. I'm not sure. Got the Pliny the Elder clone, Pooka the Elder, transferred over into the dry hop. So I'm going to flip this around and show it to you. It's use some leaf hop on this baby. Okay, for pellet, it's 1 ounce of Amarillo, ½ ounce Centennial, ½ ounce Columbus. For leaf, 2 ounces each of Centennial and Simcoe, so that's a total of 6 ounces, and it was 10.06, so this is another one that's dropped down. That is the Pooka the Elder, and then you can see right here, so it's like about 10.06, and then that's the color on the Pooka the Elder, and that's kind of milky looking because that came off of the bottom of the fermenter bucket right before I transferred it. And I also wanted to give a big shout out to Mark from Mark's Keg Washers. Hooked up my keg washer today and it wouldn't work. The pump was just humming, but it wouldn't move. And as you can see, I got it going. So what I did is I called Mark and he told me how to fix it. So basically, what you can do is there is like a plastic cover on the front of the pump with a flow rate adjuster on it that you can just pull off. And once you get that off, you just basically take your fingers and turn the whole impeller unit counterclockwise, and it will screw out, and then you take the whole thing out, and then basically there's like a impeller shaft with a big long magnet, round magnets on there. And what happened, he said, was sometimes that gets out of alignment, and so basically all you have to do is just pull that whole thing out and then just move the magnet back and forth and get it back in position. It doesn't come off or anything, you just have to twist it around and get it back where it's supposed to be. Put the whole thing back in there, turn it clockwise so you lock it back in position, put it back together, and voila, it works. So it did for me. I've been using mine for about a year, and that's the first time I've had any problems out of it at all. And he just said sometimes that magnet will, the poles will get out of alignment, and you just have to go in there and fiddle with it just a little bit, and that'll get it going again. It's working great. So big shout out to Mark from Mark's 2 Keg Washers, and I appreciate it, man. So other than that, I need to get on these SJ Pour Challenge beers. Been working out of town last 2 days each week, and so that's kind of put a damper on getting into those things a lot, but I'm going to get into them here in just a little bit and start putting some of my grades up on Paul's website on the SJ Pour Challenge, and I may or may not do some reviews. I'll probably try to do at least a couple of them. That's a 15-minute timer for the washer here, so I'm going to get back to cleaning the kegs, the buckets, and the carboys. So you guys take it easy, and I will see you very soon, maybe next week or maybe next Friday. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers.